Yeah. Right, here we are in the morning, and back to Dave with his rather large garden urn pot thing. As you can see from the last video, we've put this top section on, and again, Dave has used his fork on this section to make it ready to put this on. Anyway, Dave, how are you?
I'm splendid.
You certainly are. Well done.
This is the clay that you prepared using the grey and your brown, so we're getting a nice contrast for the top.
Yes.
In brackets, hopefully.
Yes. Well, yeah, definitely will.
Invert this on.
Right.
And you get fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And it fits. I'll have to be a lot more careful when I'm joining this.
Yes.
Because of the oh, that's not bad, is it?
I think that's excellent, actually. Look.
So now,
I think. Do you make it just a little bit bigger, or a little bit smaller, or a little bit bigger? Yeah. Helps to have something to cut away, I suppose, doesn't it?
Just put a groove around that
to connect it.
Put a coil in it to to get the join, because the join isn't going to be happy however you did it between the two colours. Remember this thing. Right. So what I'm going to do now is wire the bat off.
Yeah.
How we get this wire sorted out. There we go. Use all the plastic ones. There we go. So there's the clay. Still marble, look.
That's right. It's only a small detail when you marble clay, but I think it is effective on a garden pot, particularly.
Yeah.
To give it a bit of contrast.
I usually do most of the work on the outside when I'm joining, but these are two different colours, so what I may do, I'll throw this a bit more. There may be too much clay on this in proportion to the the overall pot.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of clay in here, and I could probably get that up to there, but the proportions might be wrong, mightn't they? What say you?
I would, if it was me, which it isn't, luckily, I'd go up, and then I can always cut it away if I don't like the proportion.
Yeah.
But I tend to, make things that use the clay as far as it'll go.
Yeah, well, if I threw that, I'd get that to
You
about
would.
there. I think
Yeah.
the proportions might
Well,
be
you also need a little box to stand on if you're going that high, won't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Or box, or what, because if it was me, I want to be above it.
Yeah, I see you get your point.
Yeah. Either that, or we wait for you to grow that extra couple of inches, because it is going to happen,
In another lifetime.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of clay here. I didn't realise I'd left so much in the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm digging in now. Yeah, there's possibly too much clay on the top.
Yeah. Mind you, it's possible to cut it.
Yeah, it takes some off.
And if need be, I'll stop video and give you a hand to take it off, and might be enough there to make your handles.
There might be.
Yeah.
And oh no, I've got to do the green round as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll wedge some more into it.
It's a good point, actually. Yeah, I think. Yeah, excellent idea. Yeah, that's what we'll
I know. Oh, you can do it. You're all right.
There we go.
That's better.
It should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the rib quite a bit, you know, for smoothing out and What do you think, Stan?
I'll pull away so people can see the whole proportion there a bit better. Yeah, I think it's looking about right, isn't it? If you pull the lip out there.
Yeah. Well, there's
From my perspective here, I can see it's fine.
there's quite a wobble in the base now, but
Yeah.
I can paddle that out later.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, from my perspective anyway, when I see things, there's nothing straight in the garden,
Exactly.
you know. So why would you want to put anything straight in a garden?
What a nice man.
Exactly.
Just take that little rim off of there. A bit more to
Yeah.
add on.
Yeah. And practically speaking, as a gardener, handling and moving big pots like this and planting them up, you need that rim to roll the pot around and move it.
Yeah,
It is a practical thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think people might realise that with such a tall, large object, the handles are useful, but they're decorative. It's the lip where you move it.
Well, you can't really use the handles, they're only decorative.
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah.
Needs a bit more of a top on it, I think. What do you reckon?
Very nice. We'll just have a look inside as well, that way. There we go. Yeah, it needs to be thick enough around the rim for when you are moving it and you occasionally knock it or bash it on something. It needs to be sturdy enough to protect the top of the pot as well, isn't it? It doesn't matter if the rim occasionally might get chipped or bashed or something, as long as the whole pot doesn't break. Yeah, yeah. And over years, this will last for years, all sorts of things are going to happen to it.
How's that looking here?
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting soon when we slow it or stop it,
Yeah.
because I can already see a bit of that marbling effect as it's spinning.
Yeah.
But if you, when you're ready, we'll stop it and have a look at it.
Okay. And then what I'll do, I'll roll this clay out and make the green man. If you could re-knead that for me, it'd be useful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the marbling, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm ribbing off the top of a pot,
Yeah.
I'm leaning in. I was just noticing there, you leaning in,
Yeah, yeah.
and I do, and
can mess it up, can't you?
I'm a little bit short-sighted, so I wear glasses,
Yeah.
But the number of times I get clay in my beard because my chin actually touches the top.
Well, I used to have quite a long beard.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Long hair and long beard.
Yeah,
and
it gets in
you
the
get
way,
the
doesn't
hair
it?
entangled.
It does, I know. Yeah, I've dispensed with the long hair thing. I used to have long hair when I was a young'un.
Not really heavy enough, it could do a bit. I have to change the shape here.
Yeah. Will you use the paddle for that?
I'll come out with the newel post.
Yeah. I'll just remind people of where that is there.
Move it from the inside.
And we should remind people as well that this pot is, well, it's almost a week old now, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So it's quite interesting for people probably that we're still throwing something that's, been maturing. And most of the time people will throw a bowl or a plate or something within a matter of minutes and that's it. So this is an interesting process that lasts a few days, if not a whole week. I mean, you can do it over less time if you're prepared to dry it and you use burners, but it's been a very natural process.
I need to turn just a little bit there and I'll paddle out from there. You can't see the, you can see them all, can't you? And what I'll do here, I'll score a groove there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll a piece of clay out, a coil of it, and put it round and thumb it in.
Yeah. And that'll just give extra strength to that join.
It will, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And again, it's decorating that neck of the pot, isn't it? And
Yeah.
just pulling your eye to that part of the pot when you're looking at it. Makes a very satisfying sound as well.
You should try and get Sven Beyer up and see watch him throwing on video.
Well, I grew up in Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
And I went to school in Melton Mowbray.
Yeah.
Yeah, and down the road, a bus ride away is Uppingham, and that's where Goldmark Gallery is.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And so I regularly pop over there to have a little look, and we occasionally get, well, I suppose regularly, get the makers, and they'll visit when the exhibition's on. I think they've got a Jim Malone exhibition at the moment. I'm pretty sure it was.
Have you been to any of the private views?
No, I tend to avoid private views.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the police asked me to.
Hey?
I say the police asked me to. Too much free wine, basically. And no, it's all that social chit-chat stuff. And my main intuitive response is, I want to tell people exactly what I think. Sometimes that's not appropriate. Well, that's looking great. Well, we'll stop it there, and I'll go and put the kettle on. And as you can see, Dave's now doing a bit of kneading, but we're going to add a bit more to that, I think, aren't we?
No, leave it. I might put a bit on. Yeah, no, I'm going to do the Green Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, we add a bit more clay to that piece you've got there.
Oh yeah.
I think, because this is what we've got left over.
So there's the green man.
And right, let's show that, and that'll signpost a little bit for where we're going next. And what is this made of, first of all?
This is plaster Paris.
Yep.
So what happens is we roll the clay, push it into there.
Yep.
Plaster Paris sucks the moisture out.
Yep.
Then we get that image and I put it on the pot.
Right. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to doing that.
It needs a bit more fettling yet, just to get
Yeah.
the shape right.
Yeah.
So we'll put the green man will go there,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put the band round there. We'll spring the lugs from there to there, or put that type of lug on.
Right. Well,
We can have a think about it.
I think that kind of decision really does call for a cup of tea, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Can't make that decision dry. Okay. We'll see you later.